Hey guys, welcome back to episode 3. Today I'm going to give you a look through the family wrecking yard here. Multiple old Datsuns, cars. There's an old 1200 coupe I've actually got down here. We're going to drag it out today because I'm going to use that as to make the jig up for my rotisserie. So let's go for a look.
Alright, he's got three falling out of his head.
Alright. As you can see, it's very overgrown. This is my old man Mick. Say good day, Mick.
Hey boys.
My old man had a thing for Leyland P76s back in the day, so we do have multiple Leyland motors just laying around here. A few of these items are for sale, so if you're interested, by all means get in touch with me. L series motor laying there, 1600 door. Old Falcon here. We are moving that today. It's going. Got a bubble. There are a few bubbles down here because our kids, it's kind of what they started out racing in motorsport. Fun little car, funny looking car, but they have fun in them, so a few spares for them. Multiple diffs laying here. There's a couple of ute diffs in there. LA Lancer diffs. I know that blue one over there, that's a Galant diff actually. I used to run that in the back of my 1200 coupe. Multiple 1600 cross members in there, another ute diff, 1600 rear end there. A few gems hidden in behind the trees here. Looks like maybe an R30 rear end laying there. Nice old R30 coupe laying here. This is a bit of a relic. This is what me and my brother grew up on. It's a alloy billy cart that our dad made us when we were kids. Had a lot of fun on that thing and won quite a few billy cart derbies with it too. There we go, nice old R30. No motor or anything in it. Look at that moss growing on there, geez, you can't buy that. An assortment of Silhouette TI rims there, Skyline, multiple rims. There's some R30 rims I can see over the back there. Nice container. Plenty of 1600 panels hanging in here. As you can see, an assortment of motors, struts, some 180B ones there. I don't know. 200B wagon here. It's had a front rail and front end cut off. I'd say that's probably definitely for one of my brother's 200Bs that he would have crashed over the years. I do like that metal roof rack on there. There's only a bit of rust in the roof there, only a bit. Alright, head back around. A nice old Bluebird here, it's all complete. I am going to maybe check what ratio is in the diff centre, and I might put that in my coupe, the diff centre out of it with my Kaz limo I got, because at the moment the diff I've got for the coupe is a 4.8 with the Kaz, and it's not going to be really any good with a 4.8 for cruising on the freeways and that. So I'd like something like a 3.9 or 3.7. 200B sedan. As you can see, these cars have been sitting here for a long time. They've come in handy with multiple parts and everything. They are pretty well stuffed, but there's still a lot of good pickings on them. That one's still complete, motor and everything. Another 200B here. Once again, plenty of rust in it. There's a 1200 bonnet there. It's seen better days. I don't know what this is here. I think this is a 180B here, rolled up on its side. Auto. Yeah, it's a 180B. Another 1200 bonnet there, returned to the earth. Another R30 Skyline. She's pretty rusty, this one. Any shells that we do have that are good, they are stored away under cover. These are, as I say, this is just our wrecking yard, so these are just left down here because the cars are pretty stuffed. A little 120Y two-door sedan. A nice little 1600 here. This one still has a motor in it. Now this car I bought from down Canberra. I was coming back from a rally one day and I pulled up the servo and a lady came and saw me and said, I've got one of these sitting in my yard my son's got, I want to get rid of it. And I bought it for $300. That was probably 25 years ago though. There we go, it's single Delorto there. It is a, I think this one's 68 or 69 from memory. Yeah, it is, there you are. Tell with the dash. Now, as you can see, there's no floor in this one. I did cut the whole floor out of this car and I used it in my little two-door sedan 1600 that a few of you will know. So the floor went into that car from this one because the floor in my two-door, the car came from Oregon and she was full rusted out. So it's been a good parts car. Here's another 16. I actually got the spare wheel well out of this one for me two-door because it had gone. I'm wary of snakes down here because we have been down here many times getting parts out and there's one hibernating in the car. And there's the little coupe that I was telling you about that I got down here. We're going to drag this out today. It's definitely seen better days, but we'll have a better look over that once I get it out. There you go, you can see I cut the spare wheel well out of this one for me two-door. Little 120Y here, I've used that for parts. I can't remember why we cut the roof in half or what happened with that. I'd say we're probably just going to strip what we want off that car and it'll be going to Sims Metal because we are having a bit of a tidy up down here today and quite a few of these cars are going to go. Here's an old 1600 bonnet, I think. That's one off one of our rally cars, so probably off my car I'd say. Still got the sign ride and a Mick King Automotive on there. Another beautiful 200B. Moving along. Another container full of L series bits. Nice twin SUs there. Multiple 1600 doors and panels there. Even some, if anyone's interested, some nice XY guards. One hanging up there and one down on top there. They're in really good nick. There's 1, 2, 3 XY guards there I can see and they're for sale. Even an XY console with pad there, that'll be for sale. Here's what was a 1600. The floor's still there in amongst the earth somewhere. The roof is still there. The roof still doesn't look in bad nick. You could still even maybe use that if you wanted. Doesn't look too much rust in it. Little 1000 wagon. My brother owns this and he's been selling quite a few of these, so these are for sale too. Here's an old R30 rally car that my brother ran for a while in AMSAG. The Slapper was its nickname. It just had a 2.8 in it with triple Webers. It's a pretty quick car. There's another 1600 sitting over in here. It has got a good rear end on that. I'm not going to walk in there because it's too hard to get to. And there's a front off a FC Holden or something like that. My brother bought it. He was going to turn it into a lounge, but it's just sat there. And over behind that, if I zoom in, buried in there, that's a front off a 1600. When I did put it there, it was really good. I don't know what it's like now. Righto. Buried in here. Another 1600. This one came off a mate of mine, Lindsay Byron. A few of you will know Matt Byron. His old man gave it to us. It's an old Group G rally car of some type. Here we have another R30, I think it is, rolled up on its side. And another R30 coupe sitting there. Plenty of Skylines around here. Multiple rims. We'll probably never use half of these rims, so scrap them, get good money for the alloy on them. So that's it. And there's a little 12. That's what we're down here to drag out today, if we can get it out. Thing might fall apart, who knows. But anyhow, we'll get it out and we'll have a look over it. Great floors on it. One thing I forgot to show you, a couple of 1600 front ends hidden up in here too. There's one there and there's another one hidden down in there. We're just moving a bit of stuff so we can get this L20 out over here. And found a nice little surprise under here, which we have been waiting for. At least this one has legs, which is what we want to see. Because we have been waiting to find a snake down here, and I'm sure we will.
Is it alive?
He's alive.
Is he?
You know what he's doing.
Old 1600 leaving the yard. It's relatively stuffed, this one. I'm going to get a few bits off it. Rear windscreen, still got the headline and bows in there. Fuel flap's good. That's pretty much about it on. The roof is stuffed. So just get them off. I might even keep the boot lid. That's one of my old ones. That came from Oregon, that boot lid. It came off my two-door sedan. Now I know there's a few people on here that are going to hate what we're going to do with these two front and rear, but the things are stuffed, completely stuffed. I've taken off what I want, but it's time for them to go to Sims Metal and probably go back to China. Bye bye 1600. It is hard to watch. Got the little blue coupe up. As you can see, the thing is well and truly knackered. There's a few 1200 guards in there. Steering box might be alright. The only reason I bought it up is I'm going to make the jig here at my old man's place for the rotisserie. He's got a lot of machinery here that we can use. Now, Dado badge is still intact. I think it'd crumble when you try to take it off. Yeah, no spare wheel well left in that one. There's a certain little bit about that quarter that's okay. The only thing I am going to try and get off is these, because I am down one or two of those for my chrome strip. But yeah, she's had it. The lower arms might be okay. I might just grab them for a spare. And here's the rotisserie that I've got. This thing here, that's what I'm going to make it out of. So stay tuned and we'll see that. Okay, today I've given the doors a rub back and I'm just going to paint around the door jambs. And I'm also going to paint around the inside of the guards. So, because when you pop the bonnet, that bit there will be showing. And same with the doors, I'll paint around there. I'll probably just blow a bit of paint over the whole inside of the guards here. And yeah, let's rip in. Okay, doors are all painted. They come up really nice, as you can see. It's a pretty good colour match, so I'm pretty happy with it. I gave the inside of the guards a hit too. Now, one thing I am going to do, flip the door over. I'm going to give these a buff and a polish, and we'll see what they come up like. A bit of tape and some blemishes on here. We'll get rid of all that. And we'll compare it to what the car looks like paint-wise on the rear quarter. Hopefully these come up as good as the roof did. Let's get into it. One quick thing I thought I'd show you. showed you earlier, had guard mirrors bolted on there. Now, when I got the door trims off, I thought, well, most 12s normally have mirrors bolted up on the door. And I had a look in here, and as you can see, there's no welding or anything done in there. So that's factory. Pretty cool. Righto, given the door a buff, and I did the front guard as well. As you can see, they come up really good, really good. That's just buffing. Now I'm going to give it a hit with some Maguire's Wet Look, and we'll see what she comes out like. Okay, here they are all buffed up. I must say I'm very happy with how they turned out. Got a really great shine to them. They do have their little scratches and that, which I knew they would, but that all just adds to the character of the car. These bits here, I just gave them a little light cutback. They are a bolt-on or a clip-on little strip. I didn't take them off and paint them matte black or anything. I wanted to leave them original. So that's how they'll stay. But yeah, really good. And one thing I have done, I'll just put the old door and guard here. I haven't cut them back yet. And you can just see the difference in them. So we'll give these ones a cut back now. And I might even just dummy fit these up on the car, and we can just see the difference with the back quarter to the guard there. There we go. I'll put the doors and guards on. I just wanted to see what they look like, and as I showed you earlier, they come up really nice. I just wanted to see what the difference was with the paint here. So that quarter is going to come up nice when I buff it. I've done round the doors here, as I showed you. I will be doing round the doors inside here too later on. And that's about it. So I'm very happy with how that's looking. So that's about it for episode 3. I hope you enjoyed the family wrecking yard. Remember, quite a few of those cars and items are for sale down there. Just get in touch with me in the comments, and if you're after anything. And keep an eye out for episode 4. Episode 4, sills will be getting done, and the quarters, the car will be going off for that. Remember to like, share and subscribe and all that, and happy days.